kindergartners! Welcome back to Math with Miss Hulsart. Do you like my silly hat for Silly Hat Day? What do you think? How does it look? Think it looks... Well, what about this? What if I wear a bow instead? Like a JoJo bow? Like all my girls like to wear? I hope you're wearing a silly hat or you have silly hair. Something fun to make the day interesting. Now, let's get started on our math. I want to build is 17. 17. I want you to think about that in your brain. What does a 17 look like? How would I write that? 17 is a 1 and a 7, which means we have 1 10 and 7 1. So I already made my 10. I have 10. Let's count out and see how many more we need to get to 17. Ready? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I put up 7 fingers when I counted. And over here, I have 7 cubes. Now my question to you is, if I put my 7 ones into a 10 frame, will I fill up that 10 frame? No, you're right, because 7 is smaller than 10. Let's see. So I have 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So I have one full 10 frame and then a partial 10 frame. So I could count 10, 11, 12, all the way through. I know that this isn't 10, 20 because I have empty boxes at the end. The other way you could count this is by 5s. I know each row of a 10 frame is 5. So I have 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. We're going to keep practicing counting on 10s frames, thinking about how many 10s and how many 1s are in our teen numbers. But today for math, we are going to play a new game, but it's very similar to a game that you already love. We love playing Racing Bears. We know how to do that one. This one is almost the same thing. It's called Race to the Sun. And here's how it works. We are going to use our fluency cards from yesterday. So if you can play on the computer, that's great. If not, you can make your own fluency cards or print out the ones Miss Hulsart gave you and cut those out to use them. Here's how it works. I'm going to be red. Here's what I'm going to do. Ready? I'm going to flip a card. 2 plus 2. 2 plus 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to flip another card. 3 minus 2. 3, 2, 1. 1. I'm going to move 1 more. And I'm going to keep going. 3 plus 2. 3, 4, 5. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's going to be your job to race the bear all the way around until you get to the sun. Now, if you want, you can play with somebody else. So, Miss Hulsart was already here. The blue person, 2 plus 3. 2, 3, 4, 5. They could move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then it could be red's turn. 1 plus 2. 1 more than 2 is 3. 1, 2, 3. Then it's blue's turn. 4 minus 2. 4, 3, 2. 1, 2. So it's up to you. You can play by yourself or you can get someone to play with you and see who gets to the sun first. The important part is that you are practicing with your fluency cards. After you play Racing Bears, make sure you turn the work into your teacher so we can see your game board. Next, you are going to have a story problem. It says, how many cars? Solve the problem and show your work. We know showing our work means pictures and numbers and a number sentence. It says, Jack has 5 race cars. How many race cars does Jack have? Yes, he has 5 race cars. He gave 3 of the cars to Max. Is this addition or subtraction? Jack has 5 race cars. He gave 3 of the cars to Max. How many cars does Jack have left? You're going to draw a picture with numbers and write a number sentence to answer this problem. Now the last thing you're going to do, kindergartners, is a video. We've been working a lot on a video about subtraction. This one is about addition. So you'll click and watch the video, and then down here, if you press the arrow, it will bring you here. Drag tiles into the workspace, arrange your tiles into group, write an addition equation to describe your group of tiles. So here's what that means. I'm going to put some, I can just pick some, and done. All right, now I'm going to put them in a group. See, I have one group or two groups, or one tower and 2 towers. Now I want to write my number sentence. Well, on this side, I have 2. It already tells me it's a plus, so 2 plus this group has how many? Yeah, 3. 2 plus 3 equals, well, I know it's plus, so I know I want to add them all together. And I should already know 2 plus 3 is one of my fluency facts. It is 5. When this work is all done, make sure you press the check mark at the bottom to turn your work into your teacher. Now friends, today our student learning outcome is that students will be able to add and subtract within 5. Here's how you're going to do that. First, you're going to play Race to the Sun until your bear gets all the way to the sun. Keep practicing with those plus and minus number sentences and solving them. Then the next one says, I wrote a number sentence to match the problem using subtraction notation. Remember, Jack has 5 cars. He gives 3 of them to Max. We need to write a number sentence to match that problem. And then I can read my number sentence out loud. If you can say check, check, check to all of those things, then you are all done with your work for today. Good luck, kindergartners. Have fun.